Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 10 best power forwards in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 14,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I'm uploading every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. I am making this video before Chris Bosh comes out. I am aware you can play power forward. I will probably play him at center once I do wind up getting the card, but I am aware you can play power forward. He is not out yet, though, when I'm recording this video. I'm not entirely sure where he'd fall into this list, but I bet it's pretty high up. But he's not included right now because he's not out yet, so this list is independent of him. Would really appreciate if y'all do subscribe, though. Without further ado, let's hop right into the list. We have Zion Williamson at number 10, who is a 6'6" power forward, which is very, very undersized, to be fair. A 85 speed and excel, though, capable shooter, elite dunker, not a great defender, 77 interior, 81 lateral quickness. Defensive badges are mostly like screen setting, I guess chase down, pogo sticker, good, rebound chaser, box out, east, workhorse, post, lockdown. I mean, the dunking is incredible, but the release is not amazing. His movement is not insane. He does not have playmaking badges, really. And he's not an elite level defender, plus being undersized. He's mainly just an incredible slasher, but I don't think that's truly enough to make him one of the best few small forwards in my team. Number 9 is a card who would be absolutely unstoppable if he had like a 75 3 ball, but with a 659, I do think it's a little bit low. But still, 78 speed and excel. Defensively, he's incredible. 85 driving dunk. Versatile, incredible defender with every single, I mean, even with just bronzes and silvers, basically, he's got most of the key defensive and dunking badges, as well as some playmaking stuff as well. Very capable speed, incredible player build as a true 7-footer with a 7'4" wingspan. Giannis is massive and elite in my team. He is a truly elite defensive card that if he had higher than a 59 3 ball, he'd be really high on this list. Jason Tatum at number 8 is a card that I actually really like at power forward. 6'8" with a 6'10" wingspan is certainly undersized, but he's got good speed, he's got decent interior, great perimeter defender, really, really good shooter and athlete, dunker as well. I think he can play power forward at a high level. Shooting badges are nice on this card. Playing badges are pretty decent on him. He's versatile. He's got a lot of dat badges in a lot of different areas, good defensive badges as well, even good finishing badges with silver posterizer and things of that nature. Half slithery. Release is money as well. He's a decent playmaker. He's just so versatile and so good that he's still really good at power forward. Although he is better at small forward. Gonna go Chris Webber at number 7. C Webb is, I mean, he's really, really nice. I think he's a very, very good card. Not incredible defensively. I mean, he's got bronze anchor, brick wall, interceptor, but defensive stats are pretty okay. Does have high interior. He's fast and big, so he's 81 speed and 6'10" with a 7'3" wingspan. Finishing badges are good, including gold posterizer, half fearless, and post spin. Silver drop stepper. He can hit an open 3 as well. Release is not amazing, but that is okay. The speed combined with the size and the ability to still shoot, plus to play on the interior on both ends, is enough for him to have a spot pretty high on the list. Draymond Green at number 6. This might be a little bit high, but Draymond is a monster defensively at 6'6". He's undersized, but half anchor. With his duo with Steph, he becomes even better. Becomes really good with half brick wall, rebound chaser as well. But he already has half break starter and half anchor, 2 very good badges. Good speed, great defender, capable dunker, and can hit an open 3. Release, I would honestly, as a shooter, he's a little bit better than Giannis, but the release is pretty similar, not great. Undersized compared to a guy like Giannis, but an elite defender with amazing badges. Good playmaking badges as well. Some of the passing stuff there is nice to have, and overall, I like him a lot. Despite him being a bit limited offensively, especially as an amethyst, I still think he's a really nice card. At number 5, gonna go with Shawn Marion. Another kind of undersized power forward like Draymond, like Zion, kind of like Tatum. At 6'7", Shawn Marion isn't the biggest, but he's fast and he's a great interior perimeter defender and has high lateral quickness. Good steal and block as well. High dunker, or high driving dunk, but also a capable shooter with a fast release. Now, Shawn Marion does shoot from his waist. His jumper is very ugly every year, but it is easier to time this year. Seems pretty smooth and definitely is quick. Was impressed with the card when I did gameplay with him, to be completely honest. And I do think he's a very solid option. So, I mean, I think he's seriously good. I am a fan of the Shawn Marion card, despite the mediocre release, because the rebounding ability as well is really nice. The fact that he's got the interior badges and rebounding stuff at 6'7" helps him play bigger than he is, and that is additionally nice. And overall, just a fan of the card. Bam Adebayo at number 4, kind of like Draymond, maybe not quite as fast as Draymond, but not exactly slow either. 74 speed and excel, but has 88 interior, 73 lateral quickness. He's got half anchor, really good defensive badges again. Better shooter than Draymond, with a better release, I should say. Maybe not a better shooter, but he's a little bit bigger and he's got a better release than Draymond. So I think that outweighs the fact that he may not be quite as good defensive stat and badge wise. It's still elite stat and badge wise, and can get the job done offensively as a shooter as well. plus having a bit more size, which is really, really useful. Of course, number 3, I'm honestly going Larry Bird. I'm so high on this Larry card, man. At power forward especially. I know he's not crazy fast, only 71 speed, but he could defend on the interior and the perimeter at a high level. The pick and pop threat that he gives you is unlike anybody else in this list. I mean, Tatum's a great shooter, but Larry is incredible as a pick and pop threat while also playing defense well enough to compete on the interior. Really, really high on this card, despite the lack of defensive badness. I think the shooting ability at the power forward position plus his player build is enough for him still to be one of the best power forwards in the game. And a card that, even though I'm not locking in KD and I'm not locking in this Larry Bird, is absolutely amazing. And yeah, that is my opinion on Larry Bird. I do actually have him pretty high. Sean Kemp at number 2. The Evo Sean Kemp is just an athletic monster. Also has a really nice release, can shoot the 3 at a high level, and is a very capable defender. Very high vertical and strength makes him a very, very good defender, plus having very solid speed. He's a capable shooter with a high enough 3-ball and a very good release. Langford base is great, where he shoots the ball at a high level, and he's got high interior, super athletic, great dunker with half posterizer. Defensively, it does compete pretty well. It does have gold brick wall chase down the workhorse. I like Sean Kemp a lot, and I think he's a really, really good all-around power forward. Super athletic with a good release and capable defensively. But Anthony Davis is probably your best power forward in the game. 72 speed and excel is good enough. 74 shot 3 is good enough, especially with his release being decent. He's big with long arms as well as really good defense and great dunking ability. He's kind of like Giannis with a much better 3-ball, or Draymond Green if he was 5 inches taller, or cards like that that are lower on the list and have significant flaws. AD is kind of all those cards. Athletic enough and fast enough to be good, but also big enough to be good. A great shooter with a very solid release. He's a really, really nice card, and I do think he is the best power forward and probably the second best center in my team right now. Definitely an absolutely top tier card is what you're getting out of Anthony Davis at this point. So like I said, I do expect Chris Bosh honestly will probably be a top 3 or so power forward in my team tomorrow, in addition to a top 3 center in my team. So interested to see how that card is. I'm recording this video obviously Tuesday night, and this video will be coming out Wednesday, which is when Bosh also comes out. So I'll leave a comment if I remember to mark where I would put Bosh in the top 10 if I remember to when I'm uploading the video. But like I said, that is going to do it for this video, so I hope you all did enjoy. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what y'all thought, if there's anybody ranked too high, too low, or left off the list entirely. And I will be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.